Yo, real talk, fam. This is probably one of the most important videos that I make, and I'm gonna tell you why. Also, fucking lower back is feeling better. Did a lot of dry needling in my upper back. Gonna get a trigger point done in my upper back. Hopefully that'll solve some issues. Getting some peptides as well. Inject those into my lower back. Say what you will, baby, but we healing this shit. Anyways, if you notice a lot of my past videos, and a lot of the times people are stuck in what's called imposter syndrome, meaning they're trying to become and they don't yet see their external reality as is, meaning they're buying into their external reality and they're using that as proof as to why they can act a certain way, be a certain way, be an entrepreneur, be this and that, yada yada yada. But if we really believed the fact that everything is internal, we wouldn't be concerned with that. And you'll notice that a lot of my videos are certainly me sharing information that I like, are me sharing my insecurities, are me sharing my problems, my journey, my goals, yada yada yada, and me building that dream, this, that, and so other. And one of the biggest things, and I'm sure I've said this before, and I'm proud of everything that I've done, but I'm still a lot of the times buying too much into my external reality. And mark my words, that's the biggest switch that everybody needs to make on their journey to actually actualizing. And I'm going to tell you the simple fact of where I'm going, what I'm doing, and the conviction that I have in myself. Because I believe that I've gone through the ringer, I've been in the trenches, I know what that's like. And if you listen to all the greats, everybody goes through a period of people next to them following the normal society, outwardly looking like they have more abundance, this and that. But you need to remember why you're doing these things. That's why I'm so content for the last year not making that much income. That's why I'm so content for the last year almost being a recluse, because I know the power of the business that I'm building. And that's why I'm so content to have spent so much money on learning and growth and risk and failing at other businesses, because it brought me here. The brand that I built, the community that I ran, the mentorship program that I built, all led me to here. I realized what I didn't like about that shit, and it brought me to here. Here being Vaselli, meaning building the brands, the online storefronts for other people. And honest to God, I have so much conviction in this service, this offer, because to me it feels good. To me it feels beneficial. To me it's understandable for people that have money and want to invest in making more money. Because a lot of the times you'll find on this entrepreneurship journey, people are trying to sell you a half pipe without having built a half pipe. And trust is the biggest aspect of this online game. That's why too, let this be a marker in my journey, in your journey in the future. Share whatever it is. I could be embarrassed about 90% of the things in my life, but I'm sharing it for you right now. And realizing, and I'm trying to articulate this and learn this in real time as well as share it with you. But the moment that I fully accept and realize this is exactly where I need to be and actually have conviction and happiness in this, which I do, but a lot of the times, because I haven't hit the big markers externally, I'll show up on a video with less conviction, this and that. When in reality, okay, sure, I show up with less conviction in a few videos. Sure, I shared things in a few videos that might make me... Regardless, who the fuck cares? Because guess what? This video is gonna be a fucking testament to the fucking dynasty that I'm building, to the dynasty that you're building. So stop trying to be perceived any certain way. Be perceived who you are in this moment. And if I can tell you one thing about what it's really like about building a fucking business, because guess what? I've been in the fucking trenches for the past year. The fucking trenches. I've taken every single action that you can take to align yourself fully. When you don't have a lion chasing you, when you don't have something that makes you fucking take the right action, makes you change the offer to something that actually sells, makes you pitch, makes you do outreach, you're never gonna fucking do it. So what it's really like is fucking nobody fucking understands, nobody gives a fuck, and you're just building. And if I can tell you one thing about an offer, about what to sell, what skills do you have? What can you sell to people that have money and want to make more money? And if you don't have that, create a high income skill or learn a high income skill. Don't believe or fall into the trap of following your passions. Trust me, what I had to go through and realize is it's not as pretty as that. I followed my passions and it wasn't profitable. Certainly, if I had a different dynamic and a different whatever, maybe it would be different. But I learned so much about coaching, mentorship, community building, that a lot of that I don't even want to do anymore. And I'll only do in a different state of alignment, and it'll be completely different. So if I can tell you one thing, it's just have a high income skill. And the money and the freedom you'll get from that, the conviction you'll get from that, will allow you to pursue the passions. You want the passions as something you can have as an outlet. You don't need to make that into a business. Trust me. Trust me, trust me. You need something that you can sell for a lot of money and the turnover can be as quick as possible. So all these fucking people telling you to do mentorship, high ticket mentorship, fucking it takes 6 months to fulfill that fucking that agreement and contract. Why not find something that you can sell for just as much money and fulfill in a week, fulfill in 3 days? You know what I mean? So honestly, yeah, I just want this to be a testament to me, honestly, catching myself too. Like, fucking, who am I trying to prove to? I'm not trying to prove to you. I need to be myself. You know what I mean? Like, that's the fucking crazy thing too. It's like the amount of just like, honestly, I'm fucking proud of myself. You know? Able to create an amazing dynamic, first investment property at 24, and use that foundation to really follow my fucking dreams, build a fucking business that I can serve people to the best of my ability, that I can run remotely. And I spent a lot of fucking money, more than most likely you, learning, failing, you know? And let that be a testament to the motherfuckers that actually make it. They spend a lot of money, take a lot of risk. So certainly there's people that have taken a lot more risk and spent a lot more money, but that probably correlates to the level that they are at in business. See where I'm going with this? And you need to, whatever it takes, you need to understand that, oh shit, there's a fucking bug on me. You need to understand that you need to sign up for like a year of no money in the business that you're trying to create. And I wasn't even part-time working a job or anything like that. I went full fucking bore and took all the fucking risk. And it still took me a lot of time to align, to build, to find the offer, to build the business. So another thing is, like, you ain't gonna make money for a long time because you need to learn. You need to learn for yourself. But anyways, I just wanted to share that. And I'm getting the mail right now. Like, if I can tell you one thing, it's my fault. There's a car behind me. I can tell you one thing, man. It's, you know, building a business is like tending to a baby. And again, I've ran my property for past 2 years, had an amazing tenant for 2 years, and it's like a fucking baby. You gotta invest in it every single day. And biggest thing for me and for you is, like, when you believe, when there's everybody is a mirror to yourself, and when you believe partially what people are saying is when you're triggered. So like, to the level that you're getting triggered by your family, the people around you, is to the level that you need to heal, and it's to the level that it's meant to be there for you. So that's real talk, fam. But I'll catch you on the flippy. Peace.